see your face. Is that important?
No. Yes, we're starting to get a few people in. Get 7 in already.
Can they hear you?
They should. I put in the chat room. Hey guys, if you can hear me, please confirm in the chat room that you're hearing everything okay. Okay, Megan said she can hear. Thanks, Megan.
Jessica?
Yep. So far, so good. Everyone's hearing.
You have 11 attendees.
Yep. And we had 27 sign up. I don't have no idea if all 27 will show. I had 1 or 2 people contact me saying, you know, they had something pop up. They might watch it on the replay. So I say we give it, well, it's not even 2 right now. It's just about turn 2. So let's give it like 2 or 3 minutes and we'll get started. And by the way, if you guys have any questions or anything at any point, just ask it in the chat room. And by the way, hey, everybody. It's good to see everyone.
Well, I'm getting all of this stuff on my phone.
What's that?
All this Google stuff.
Oh, are you?
Did you just sign into your account?
So how are we doing? We're still at 11. But we just turned 2 o'clock, so.
There's Cindy. There's Alex.
Yep.
Cheryl.
It's still the same 11 from a minute ago, but.
I have 201.
201? Okay. Are you guys ready to get started? I'm going to go with a yes. All right. So first, I want to thank everybody for coming on. I got Sharon here on speakerphone, so she's kind of participating. She's here in the background. Of course, she's in Orlando, and I'm in Stewart. But I'm pretty sure I know everybody on the call, which makes it nice. Yep, I got a woot for that one. But especially with it being all our Florida peeps, you guys all hopefully know me at this point. And if you don't, I'm Craig Grant. I'm with RETI and I'm the CEO of RETI. And what we're going to show you guys today is basically the whole partnership program that we've already formed with Florida Realtors. And of course, we'd love to work with you guys at the local level as well, because our whole goal is to get as many of the members as possible using the site. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop out of me being on screen, and instead I'm going to kind of share my monitor. And we're going to kind of give you guys a little bit of a tour of the RETI site and the partnership program. So to do that, just switch real fast. Okay, so
we're not going to see the little house anymore.
Nope, should not see the little house. You should be seeing kind of a PowerPoint presentation. And I'm going to go into full screen mode. And if you guys can confirm you're still seeing the PowerPoint. Sharon, are you guys seeing the PowerPoint?
I am not.
Okay, let me get out of full screen. How about now?
I am not.
Uh-oh. Let me double check. It is showing us what's on the screen.
That's all right. Everybody else is.
Okay, good.
We're good.
Okay, so let me go back to it then. Okay, so basically what RETI is, it's reti.us. It was kind of a brainstorm I had about 2-3 years ago of basically building an online tech education website, an LMS, where a realtor could go anytime and learn anything they want about technology. And originally it was going to be just me with my own material because I do teach a lot of classes. But once I started thinking about it, I really thought, why not just kind of pull together kind of a dream team of other instructors? So basically what I did is I went out and formed a partnership with 4 of other tech speakers, which some of these you guys might know. They've all spoken for Florida Realtors in the past. They've all spoken for NAR in the past. So for example, Alex Camilio is out of Vermont. He's with Lone Wolf. Amy Smythe Harris is out of Texas. There's myself. Juanita McDowell's out of Atlanta, and Warren Dow is also out of Vermont with Lone Wolf. And they used to have their own company, but Lone Wolf purchased them because they're really brilliant minds. So basically the idea was I told them, let's kind of work together and build the site. Instead of just being my material, now we have over 500 videos on the site and a lot more. So what we've kind of built out is, first of all, over 500 video tutorials, product reviews. We review every app and software we can get our hands on. We do step-by-step instruction type stuff. It's stuff that you can't find anywhere else of how to do technology in real estate. We also do webinars every single week. In fact, I'm doing one right after this one's over, kind of make up for the hurricane webinar. Usually they're on Wednesdays, but what I'm doing this afternoon was supposed to have happened back in the middle of the hurricane. But every week we do webinars. Either the 5 of us do webinars, or we've had a lot of industry experts involved. For example, Chad Curry, the director of CRT for NAR, their whole research team did one on smart homes. We've had Melanie Wynn, their director of policy, do it on data security. We've had Anthony Mann from AM Open House on just how to do great open house with technology. We do tons of stuff. And we also do what we call instructor hangouts, which is where you can just kind of log on and ask any of our team members technology questions. And one very important thing, and we made sure to make sure this was really clear, is we don't do any tech support. We're not helping them fix their computers or get rid of viruses or anything. It's just they want to learn how to use technology in their business, and they go and they to our site and do it. And pretty much all of the 500 videos on our site are short little, 5-minute, 7-minute videos, because we know the time frame, like how much availability that a typical realtor has these days. And it's not included in the base package. And I'll explain that in a minute. But if any member really wants personal coaching, we also have what we call our gold and our platinum packages, where they can pay to have an hour, 2 hours a month of technology training, one-on-one coaching. And with that, they can even choose. They can say, this month I want Craig to teach me Google, and next month I want Juanita to teach me LinkedIn. So it's really, there's nothing like this where they really have access to the five really good tech trainers. So what we're doing on the partnership side of things, and again, Florida Realtors has already formed the partnership at the state level, is for the local, if you want to do it, all you have to do is just allow us to call ourselves a partner of your association. In other words, we're able to market ourselves as a technology association we end up working with. Then second, you provide us promotion, and we're going to create all the marketing materials for you, but you just help us promote the product to your members. And in exchange, you either get a revenue share or a member discount, whichever one you want. I know some associations aren't allowed to take revenue. So if the member discount's better for you, we can just give the same percentage we would have given to the association to the members. And by the way, that starts at 10% and it can grow based on how much penetration we achieve. And of course, I'll send you guys this later if you need it. But these are the different things you can do from the marketing side of things. You can just put a byline in your emails. We can run online on your website, banner advertising, display ads if you guys have newsletters or magazines, flyers you can put around the association. You can run social media posts. You can give us boosts if you have events. And again, this is stuff where if you do this, we're going to provide you all the marketing materials. You don't do any work, just do the ad placements. Members end up signing up. Then again, you either get a member discount or you get a revenue share, whichever one you choose. And of course, I'll send you this to it later. But the nice part is because Florida Realtors already went through the monotony of really going through the true contract, all you have to do with the local is just opt in or out. There's just a simple participation form, which I'll send you later, which says, do you want to participate, yes or no? And then you choose which marketing pieces you want to do, and if you want the membership, the member discount or the revenue share. And all the details are kind of specified in there. And then we also have a ad request form where you just fill out the ad sizes and what you want us to build for you. And then again, we'll provide all the marketing materials. And that's really it. I mean, of course, I'm going to show you guys the site in a second to really show you what it's all about. But it's as simple as you help us promote the product to your members. And if any of them sign up, again, you either get a member discount or the revenue share, whichever one of those two you choose. Before I show you the site, because I was in presentation mode, I couldn't see if any questions were coming in. So I just want to check real quick to see if anybody else had asked questions while I was doing it. If there's any new questions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop back over to the website real quick, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what the site is all about. So this is reti.us. It's, again, the site that I build and run it, along with the team. But I'm really the administrator of the site that kind of in charge of everything. And you can see we promote right away. There's the webinar I'm doing at 3 o'clock today. There's another one I'm doing, on Wednesday in our tech tips of the week. We have our schedule over on the right here. And videos are scattered in all these different topics. Apps, plugins, and software, cloud and paperless, Evernote, Google, hardware, marketing, our product guide. We also, and this is something not mentioned, we formed a partnership with NAR. We're one of the only vendors in the industry that has the whole RPR training library in our library. So member could go directly to RPR for the training, but it's just an extra bonus. They could watch all the RPR training videos in our site as well. We have a whole section on safety and security, on social media, tools and tricks, video and YouTube, webinars, and websites and search engines. And actually a new category I'm actually building today is we're also going to be building a area just for Apple. We've been getting a lot of requests for that because we have so much Apple material of just creating a separate category. And then one thing we've changed very recently is we did change our pricing model a teeny bit, and we actually made it a little bit nicer. We were giving a 7-day free trial period, and then it was $19.95 a month. One thing we've changed to, and we just did this about 2 weeks ago, is we've now created what we call our free test drive, which is we've moved about 30 videos in front of the paywall, so anybody can come in and just watch any of these videos for free. And that way you get an idea of the site and the kind of content we have on there. And then if they do want to sign up, it's only $1.99 for the first month. And then after the first month, it's $19.95 a month, the normal price. But we got rid of the 7-day trial period instead, gave them a free test drive, and then $1.99 for the first month. And if they
have a question from Cindy.
Sure.
If we sign up, do you give us a link for our education page for our website, or how would access for our members work?
Sure. Well, first of all, yes. Remember I mentioned how we're going to give you guys all the marketing material you need, and you get to choose the kind of ads you want. So if one of the things you want is a a banner ad or anything like that for your website, we'll build that for you. And the way it works is, and we also give you your own personal tracking URL that ties into the ads. And the way the system works is clicks on that and uses that link at any point. So in other words, they don't have to go directly from the link to our site and sign up. It could be 2 months later, they come back to our site. Well, if we still see the cookie that we've put on their machine, we can still trace it back to the fact they're your member, and then you get the credit for that member signing up. We put on a machine and your own personal tracking URL, and we provide you the URL and all the marketing materials. Okay. And by the way, when we give you guys your account, you're also able to go into your own account at any time and get real-time reporting on any referral traffic that's happening, any signups that have happened. So we're going to get, every quarter, we'll send you a revenue share check if you go with the revenue share. But you're always able to go in at any time and even check that yourself. Okay. Does that help, Cindy, or did I answer the question? I don't see a yeah or a nay. Okay. I'm going to assume yes. If not, I know Cindy, she'll ask it. Okay, she said yes, thanks. Okay. Some other things just to kind of show you real quick. Our webinars, I mentioned our webinars, we do them every single week. Typically they're on Wednesday, except for the one we're doing today, which was, again, rescheduled because of the hurricane. But I mean, we're talking top-notch webinars by, again, some of the best people in the industry. And this just kind of shows you the amount we've done over the last few months. And any member can also go back and watch any of the replay as well. So, I mean, there's just tons of content on this site, hundreds of videos to watch, product tutorials, reviews, everything. And if you go to the partner section, oh, I thought I'd already. If we go to the partner area, that's where we're also showing you a sample of the kinds of ads we'll build for you. We have video commercials ready to go. We have online banner ads. We would just co-brand them to you guys if you were to sign up. Print ads that are ready to go. So once you become a member and you pick a partner and you pick the kinds of ads you want, we just go in and we create your local versions of these ads for you. We have email marketing pieces, ads, announcements, everything you'll need. I think that was the main stuff I wanted to show you guys. I mean, I don't know, of course I want to open it up to questions you guys might have, but I mean, to kind of quickly summarize it, there really is not any cost or risk to your association. It's purely just help us promote the product to your members and get that revenue share or the member discount, whichever one you guys choose. I do know that a few of the associations have asked me to do follow-up presentations to directors or to a committee you might have or whatever, and that's absolutely not a problem either. If you guys need that, I know a lot of you guys have to go through other channels. Megan said, sign me up, love you. And by the way, Sharon can back me up on this. About a year ago, we did a smaller presentation like this with a handful of the ad directors before Florida Realtors even decided to move forward. And it was pretty unanimous. Everyone was on that call that they all thought this was going to be a strong positive. Catherine's asking, is there a contract time period? It's just an annual contract. It does self-renew, but it's an annual contract, and you know, there's also out clauses if there anything ever were to go wrong. Okay. Any other questions on anything? Or is would anybody need a follow-up call or anything with that? Tell you is Englewood EABOR was really interested. They've already signed up. They're already kind of they signed their contract last week. General membership meeting last week because I was just so happily in the area. And I mean, we did the presentation to about 150 of their members last week, and about a third of them pretty much were wanting to sign up on the spot. It really is a huge need on the member side. They just do very well. Megan's asking, how do you sign up? What I'm going to do is after this call's over later this afternoon, I'm going to send everyone that signed up for this webinar an email blast, and that'll have the partnership participation form, that little opt-in form that you'll need, and the advertising request form. So if you just fill that out and send it back to me, we're good, and we'll start building your marketing. You need to go through her PDC, so a presentation would be appreciated. That's not a problem at all. We'll just have to look at each other's schedules and figure that out. Okay, and Catherine, of course, no problem. Any other questions you guys have? Sharon, do you want to throw anything in? Or?
I just think it's important that they let you know one way or the other what it is that they want to do, and then we need to follow up those folks that were supposed to be on the presentation today that couldn't be.
Yeah.
And start getting people to sign up if they are truly interested in it.
Yep. If you guys couldn't hear Sharon, because I know she's on speaker, she's saying she just wants to make sure that we follow up with everyone that wasn't on the call, and just kind of just try to definitely want to do this or not. And then if anybody needs follow-ups, definitely do so. And yes, Cindy, I'll send the email that'll have the stuff, and of course you can show it to Glenn. And like I've mentioned, like I've already said, I'll do it for Amanda in Tampa. If any of you guys need a follow-up call with your PDC, with your board of directors or whatever, with your AEs, just let me know and we'll find a time on the schedule to do that. Okay. Unless anybody else has any questions. If anybody has questions offline, of course, you guys know how to get a hold of me. But again, the email I'll send you today will have the contract. It'll have the ad request form. I'll include the presentation, the slide deck that I showed you, if you need to go over that with somebody as well. I'll make sure you guys have everything you need to kind of look at stuff. But you're not going to find anything like this. I mean, the team we put together with Juanita and Amy and Alex and Warren, the material on the site's awesome. I mean, we get rave reviews from all the members all the time. They just wish there was something like this before. So it's definitely a huge need for your members, and hopefully you guys will help us kind of get it to them.
Don't hang up when you're done, okay?
Okay. You're talking just with yourself, correct?
Thank you.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I was just kind of hanging that part up.
Okay. I just have an idea.